Some interest rates are in the low 2s, and inventory actually went up this week, slightly, this week on Market Watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Market Watch for the week of October 8th through the 14th. I'm Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate. I hope you're all ready for the weekend. For those of you tuning in for the first time, each week I take a look at the Orange County and Irvine housing market as a whole, and then I break the Irvine housing market up into 3 separate categories. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post. I post new videos every single week about the Orange County and Irvine market and living in Orange County as a whole. The market is still really strong, and our 3 driving factors are still pushing the strength of the market. Our interest rates are extremely low. We saw rates for a 15-year fixed mortgage at 2.37% this week, a 30-year fixed at 2.87%. That is ridiculously low, and it's really driving people onto the market. Our inventory, although it did slightly go up this week, which is a good thing, it only increased by about 1%. Our demand is still strong as they really try to take advantage of these great rates. As always, we start off in Orange County, so let's check out what happened last week in the OC. We currently have 4,147 homes on the market. That's up from 4,116 last week. There are 4,350 homes currently in escrow. We had 665 sales this week. That's up from 644 last week. The average days on market, 31 days. The average list price was $999,395. The average sale price, $987,675. So that gives us a list to sold average of 98.8% and an average price per square foot of $494. Our inventory in Orange County actually increased, which is great for our buyers out there who are in the trenches trying to find that perfect home. Our sales did go up week over week, and our days on market are still hovering around that 30 days. Remember, anything under 60 days is considered a hot seller's market. And in Orange County, we're sitting at 31 days. So it's an extremely hot seller's market. And again, days on market from the time the sign goes in the ground until the time it's in escrow. Now that we've looked at Orange County, let's jump in and take a look at Irvine to see what the similarities and differences are. Let's check it out. We currently have 616 homes on the market in Irvine. That's up from 605 last week. We have 413 homes in escrow. 57 homes close this week compared to 63 last week. The average days on market, 32 days, up from 29 last week. Average listing price, $956,756. The average sale price, $944,745, gives us a list to sold average of 98.7% and an average price per square foot of $511. Like Orange County, we saw a slight increase in our inventory here. Our sales actually dropped week over week. Our list to sold average stayed about the same. It was 98.7% this week. It was 98.9% last week. So the Irvine market is still very strong. Our days on market did go up slightly, but we're still, again, just over that 30-day mark. So we're still in an extremely hot market. Now remember though, these are for the homes that are aligned properly. Homes are still sitting, and those are the homes that aren't aligned properly. You know me, I talk about alignment every single week. You need to be priced right, marketed right, and in great condition. And if you hit those 3, you will have success, especially in today's market. Now that we looked at Orange County and Irvine, I like to break Irvine up into 3 separate categories: the first-time home buyer category, the step-up category, and the luxury category. First up, the first-time home buyer category. This is anything listed under $750,000. So let's check it out. We currently have 145 homes on the market. We have 113 homes in escrow. We had 24 sales this week, and the average days on market is 27 days, and the average price per square foot is $507. This is typically a really fast-moving category. The reason, we have the biggest buyer pool. More people can afford a home in this price point than they can in the larger price points. So when we move into the step up and the luxury market, your buyer pool actually starts to shrink because there's not as many people that can afford that home. Also, we don't have as many of these homes here in Irvine, so they move pretty quickly. However, 25% of homes listed in this category have been on the market for over 60 days. What does that tell us? They're not aligned properly. They may be overpriced. They may not be marketed great. They may not be in move-in condition. There may be some deferred maintenance. So these things are so important, even in a hot market like we are in right now. Now that we've looked at the first-time homebuyer category, let's check out the step-up category. This is anything listed between $750,000 and $1.25 million. Let's check it out. We currently have 244 homes on the market in this category. That is up from 240 last week. We have 199 homes in escrow, 22 homes sold this week with an average days on market of 24 days and an average price per square foot of $500. You can see, looking at the average days on market for the homes that closed in this category, it's 24 days. That's insanely fast. They're moving so quickly in this category when they are aligned properly. This is really the bread and butter category. We have more homes in this category than the other two. So you see a lot of buyers in this category. And I like to call it the step up because a lot of people are moving up. They might be moving up from the townhome or the condo or a small single family residence, and they're moving up into this category. The final category is our luxury category. That's anything listed over $1.25 million. And remember, as we get into the higher price points, our buyer pool shrinks. So we do typically see a change in these numbers. They may be on the market a little bit longer. There may be some more price reductions in this category because there's not as many buyers vying for that property, especially when you get into those super luxury, which is really like anything $4 million and up. Let's check out what happened in Irvine in the luxury market this week. We currently have 224 homes on the market. We have 101 in escrow. We had 11 homes closed this week with an average days on market of 61 days and an average price per square foot of $543. You can see, even though the numbers are pretty strong, we had 11 sales this week versus 9 last week, pretty much the same. The days on market did go up slightly. It's up into the 60-day range. And even though that's still technically a seller's market, it's a little bit longer than the 24 days that we saw in the step-up category, the 31 we saw in the first-time homebuyer category. And really, that's because of the buyer pool. The buyer pool definitely does shrink as we move into those categories. Overall, the market is still strong. Low interest rates are driving buyers into the market. Sellers are having success when they're aligned properly. So they're marketed right, they're priced right, they're in great condition, they don't have deferred maintenance, and they look like a model home. They're having success and they're getting top dollar for their home. If you're a buyer, you need to have a strategy and you need to be prepared. Be pre-approved. Know what your max is. Know how much you're willing to spend. And really talk to your agent about your strategy for writing and submitting the offer. There are other things other than price that can be very appealing to sellers, and you need to be able to accent those to make sure your offer is highlighted and gets accepted. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post. Again, I post every week about the Orange County and Irvine housing market. If you are thinking of buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Just get in touch with us. We are here to help you in any way that we can and answer all of your questions. Our job is to make the buying and selling process as simple and stress-free as possible for you. I hope you all have a great weekend, and until next week, take care, everybody.